Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, we have beautiful weather conditions once again. So we wake up this morning under mostly sunny skies. We'll see those temperatures in the low to mid 80s by the late morning and afternoon hours today as well. Looking across the region yesterday at what we saw for daytime highs, temperatures generally running in the 80s, 81 degrees here at Wallops, 79 degrees, the cool spot in Langley Air Force Base, also 78 degrees at Ocean City, Washington, D.C., making it up to 87 degrees. Overnight last night, temperatures in the 50s and 60s, 59 degrees here at Wallops, 55 degree readings coming in at Baltimore and Ocean City. Over the last 24 hours, no measurable precipitation, and as of 9 a.m., we see sunny skies throughout the region with temperatures generally running in the low to mid 70s. We were at 75 degrees here at Wallops. Looking at the information from this morning's balloon release, at freezing level was at 12,800 feet, and our winds out of a southwesterly direction at the low levels of the atmosphere, becoming westerly and eventually northwesterly as we go up in height up to the 25,000 foot level, and fairly light winds all the way up through the first 25,000 feet, where the strongest wind is actually at the low levels of the atmosphere at the 1,000 foot level, coming in at 20 knots. Looking at our infrared satellite imagery from this morning, you can see mostly clear skies for the most part over the mid-Atlantic region. Seeing a little bit of that upper level thin cirrus cloudiness streaming down from the north. That's basically what we're going to be dealing with as far as cloud coverage today, just some thin high cirrus cloudiness, and that sun will be easily coming through that and averaging out mostly sunny for the remainder of the day. Radar showing really no returns to speak of anywhere close to us today, and we're going to remain dry throughout the remainder of the day and through most of Saturday as well. We'll see very little chances for precipitation as we go into the beginning of the Memorial Day weekend. Looking at our current surface analysis, high pressure in control over the region, and we are going to continue to see that high pressure influence our weather over the next 24 hours or so. Eventually that high will move a little farther off the coast, seeing a return flow of southerly winds really bringing the moisture here over the weekend. Also, we'll see a tropical disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico feed more moisture into our region as we go into the later portions of this weekend and into the beginning of next week, where we'll see the chances for some shower and thunderstorm activity begin to increase over the area. Looking at our forecast maps here for the next couple of days, by this afternoon we'll see that thin cirrus cloudiness again streaming in from the north, but dry conditions continuing under mostly sunny skies, mostly clear skies expected once again tonight. It will be mild overnight tonight, with temperatures really just dropping into the upper 60s for overnight low temperatures, with that humidity keeping those temperatures from falling too low over the course of the next couple of nights. Looking ahead toward Saturday, most of the shower and thunderstorm activity looks to stay to our west during the day on Saturday. We'll see mostly sunny skies and a pretty nice day in store for us. Should be the nicest day of the Memorial Day weekend that we see during the day on Saturday. We will see a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm approaching the region during the evening hours, but it looks like most of that activity will stay off to our north and west and not impact the Wallops region here until very late in the evening. As you can see, the Saturday PM planner has, again, most of that activity off to the west of the Chesapeake Bay, keeping the Wallops region dry. We'll see about a 20% chance of some shower and thunderstorm activity for the Saturday evening time frame. So we go into Sunday, you can see here in the Gulf of Mexico this tropical disturbance, which may actually form into a tropical storm or maybe a subtropical storm if it's unable to gain its tropical characteristics over the course of the next couple of days. But this storm will help feed more moisture into the southeastern United States over the next few days, but the center of the storm itself will be very slow moving and will drop a lot of heavy rain along the Gulf Coast. Fortunately for us, we'll see more scattered shower activity over the weekend and into the first part of next week, and not see the heavy rainfall for prolonged periods of time like the Gulf Coast is expecting over the next several days. So as we look ahead toward the next 24 hours, we're going to see pretty pleasant conditions for the Wallops region, getting up to a high temperature of 83 degrees today, with those southwesterly winds becoming a little breezier during the afternoon, gusting potentially up to 20 knots. So we go into the overnight tonight and into Saturday, expecting the low temperature only dropping to around 68 degrees and then rebounding to about 73 degrees by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Slight chance of some patchy fog, much like what we saw early this morning around the area, but not looking for any big areas of fogginess during the Saturday morning time frame. Again, for Saturday, just looking at a very slight chance of some shower and thunderstorm activity during the evening hours, about 20% for that time frame. We'll get up to a high of 85 on Saturday, a low of 71 Saturday night, and then into Sunday we'll see a little bit higher chances for some shower and thunderstorm development during the late afternoon and evening hours. Looking for a high of 84 degrees on Sunday, and then as we go into the beginning of the next week, Memorial Day, looking a little cooler, mostly due to the more abundance of cloudiness that is expected for Monday. Looking at a few degrees cooler, about 81 degrees expected, and then as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, looks like we may catch a little break in the action for the shower and thunderstorm activity. Still a very slight chance for both of those days, but looks like we will dry out a bit during the middle of the week before resuming with some shower and thunderstorm chances once again on Thursday, as the remnants of that area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico finally makes its way a little closer to the Wallops region on Thursday. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again next Tuesday. Hope everybody enjoys their Memorial Day weekend. Have a nice day.